Are there benefits of owning a home? Are there advantages of buying a home that are for your health, both socially and emotionally? Will owning a home make you that guy that mows his lawn every Thursday at 6 p.m.? Or maybe you're going to be the party animal of the block. Let's talk about it starting right now.
Hey everyone, I'm Casey Serafino-Lee, Realtor to the San Francisco East Bay and homeowner. I love educating future homeowners and home sellers on the lingo of real estate. Buying and selling a home can be a super confusing time, so why make it harder or more stressful? My job is to help you love where you live. Today, we are talking about the benefits of owning a home. One of my other videos talked about homeownership as an investment and the monetary benefits of it. You can see that video right here. Today, we're going to tackle something that is a little less concrete: emotions and well-being. Let's start with the 7 reasons homeownership benefits you socially and emotionally. Number 1, you will feel better about yourself. Homeowners themselves feel more at peace and control of their environment when they own their own home. I remember buying our house. I remember the feeling of accomplishment and pride. It was something that I could control, and unless we were doing something illegal, we were free to do whatever we wanted with it. But more so, it was a sense of security and achievement because we did it. In a study conducted by the University of North Carolina, it showed that when people own their own home, it contributed to their positive mental health. Let's talk about that on the flip side. In a survey performed by a government mortgage company called Freddie Mac, this survey, they found that even renters admitted that homeownership had psychological benefits. 91% agreed that owning a home was something to be proud of, and 76% said that owning a home was a sign of success. Number 2, you can have pets. This one is a huge one for me and a huge source of emotional support and love. And as a pet owner of so many, and let me just say that sometimes I can't count them all on one hand, I would be hard pressed to think of a time when one of my pets wasn't by my side when I'm at home. In fact, this morning, you can see here, my cat decided that I was his chair. And that's another entire subject. But if you're an animal lover and you desire to have a cute, furry companion, this can be nixed by strict renting rules. Landlords may be flexible when it comes to birds and fish, but with dogs and cats, often these are deal breakers. According to an apartment.com survey, 72% of renters are pet owners, and over 2/3 of them have had problems finding housing that accepted pets. The American Humane Association has a survey that revealed the number 1 reason that pet owners give up their pets is because of moving, which suggests that many couldn't find another housing accommodation to accommodate the pet moving with them. So owning a home is a surefire way to provide a home for a dog, a cat, a fish, a bird, or maybe a hamster as his forever home also. Number 3, you will be more politically active. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to be the chair of the Democratic or the Republican convention for your town. This is being more invested in your local community and maybe even your local politics. Zoning laws, property taxes, and crime rates seem more relevant to you when you know that you're not going to be moving in residences in the near future. Researchers found that homeowners are 16% more likely to vote in local elections than renters are. Number 4, you'll live in a safer neighborhood and therefore have a sense of security. We all imagine ourselves being able to take long walks in the neighborhood at dusk, hand in hand with our significant other. But when you live in an unsafe neighborhood, you can't. That leads to the question, which is kind of like a question that's like the chicken or the egg, which one happened first? So this is the question. Do homeowners create the safer neighborhoods, or do home buyers seek out the safer neighborhoods and therefore they stay safe? Well, studies show that homeownership is linked to lower crime rate. But there's an argument that because homeowners have stronger ties to their neighborhoods and they are more involved in their communities, their proactivity contributes to the lower crime rate. Now, the next three are going to apply to children. Whether you have them or you plan to have them, this will apply to you. And even if you don't have kids, somehow they sneak their way into your lives. So still pay attention. Number 5, your kids will perform better in school. Now, if you run out and buy a house, it's not going to raise your child's IQs overnight. So don't call me with a complaint. However, researchers have found a positive correlation between homeownership and children's academic achievement. Because most homeowners stay in their homes for a longer period of time, they provide a more stable home life for children. The Real Estate Economics Journal found that children of homeowners performed 9% better in math and 7% higher in reading. The same research found that children who change schools too often perform worse in school, which is probably because they have to adjust to a new environment, a new curriculum, a different academic standard, and new teachers. Number 6, your kids will behave better. Now, don't get the wrong idea that as soon as you buy a house, your children are going to turn into angels. And don't kid yourself that as soon as you get those keys, your kids are going to be obedient overnight. The stability of homeownership doesn't just affect children's academic achievement. It can also affect their behavior. In the same study cited from above, the Real Estate Economics Journal, children of homeowners exhibit 1 to 3% less behavioral problems than children of renters. Although this is not a lot, it can totally be significant if your children are one of those few. The importance of stability on children's emotional well-being cannot be underestimated. The change in environment and separation from their friends comes as a consequence of changing residents and schools. And this can lead to behavioral problems. Renters and homeowners can try to manage their children's emotional distress that comes from moving and relocating, but homeowners usually have more control of the when they move and under what circumstances. Number 7, you will have something to pass on to your children. Now, I am not planning your funeral as soon as you buy a house, but we are looking at an inheritance for your children. Well, at least the good ones. So not only are we leaving something for our children when we pass away, we are passing along intangible opportunities to them now. So my original question, will homeowners make you that regular guy who mows his lawn like clockwork or the party animal? Yes, if you want it to. You are allowed to make the rules on what you want to do as a homeowner. It is your home. What are social and emotional benefits you have experienced with homeownership? Or what do you hope to achieve with homeownership? Comment below, would you? If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified when my next video is posted. If you are thinking that you want some of these social and emotional benefits of homeownership, you can download my free guide, Preparing for Homeownership, below in the description. If you enjoyed this video, you might enjoy this video or this video. Be sure to subscribe to my channel here. Come on, hit one of them already.